Hi, this is Joshua Dudley. This is going to be the first edition of my summer reading series. I've written a lot of great short stories over the years, and I wanted to share them with you. And a lot of people have, over the years, have really enjoyed me reading my stories, and now I'm bringing them right to you. This is my only published short story in print. It's from the Oxford So-and-So, September 2007 edition. The story is called Why Have You Kidnapped My Children? Dear criminals, at first it may seem that you have taken a great load off my mind with your removal of my children, Brian and Bitsy. Lately, they weren't really doing their after-dinner chores and were beginning to backtalk me a little more than I'm accustomed to, for which they both received a swat on the mouth, extra dog-walking duties, and a thorough mouth cleaning with my own personal home remedy brand of soap. Probably. Nope, sorry. However, despite their general unruliness, I have no doubt that if allowed to properly grow up, they will earn a proper place in society and be respectful and polite at all times. Probably have them bound and gagged in a dark and musty room right now in some place where I will never find them. I bet when you let them out, they scream things like, "I want my mother," and "I'm hungry." That last one is a personal favorite of mine. I've heard it a lot, actually. But I want you to know that no children of mine have ever gone hungry. My own father slaved away many a year in the salt mines to put food on our plates, and we never complained about the gruel and cold beef that we had to eat. Believe me, we had many chances to, but our mother warned us in vehement tones to never disrespect our father, or she couldn't be responsible for the consequences. Assuming that you one day return my children, I will probably realize later that it was a beneficial experience for them. You are arming them with the knowledge that one day their parents won't be there for them. This is a tough lesson to learn, and most kids don't learn it until their parents pass away, of which, God willing, me and Arthur have many years left. Are you at least bathing them properly? A mother worries about these things, you know. It seems that every time I pack them off to school with a banana and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for lunch, that they hide dirt behind their ears. I know they scrub there the night before. I inspect their ears thoroughly before each meal, so as to not allow diseases to come into our home and infect our poor golden retriever Rufus, who is currently sadly suffering from a bad case of the gout. I bet this is some mistake that I trust you will clear up for us. Most likely, you meant to kidnap the children of the rich family, the Franks, down the block, the dirtiest, most unruly kids I ever met. I never let Brian and Bitsy play with them. I fear they will start putting on airs and want to go shopping for more clothes than me and my husband's meager budget will allow. I still clip coupons at my local department store. How could you possibly want any money from me? Or it's just one of those elaborate pranks I always hear about. The children are always hollering that other kids have it better than them and threaten to run away. They usually get about halfway down the block before I coax them back with ice cream. However, it does cause one to wonder just what does go on in the minds of those children of mine. Have they paid you to do this to teach me a lesson? Or it's just one of those reality shows that I hear about a lot but don't have time to watch because I teach cross-stitching at night. I hope it is not. Television seems to me to be altogether too polluted with filth these days. Always poisoning children's young minds and teaching them that they can have whatever they want if they just pester their parents enough. And the language in some of those shows, you should hear it. Always talking about mothers and filthy things they want to do to each other. It's a wonder the whole planet doesn't implode. So, supper is getting cold and I don't like looking at these empty plates that I have on the table to remind me of them. So, if you could find it in your heart some way to return them before bedtime, it would be greatly appreciated. Love, Mom.